Alright, what's up, guys? This is my intro to my YouTube video. Basically, I'm gonna be recording. I'm not trying to fix that one. So, I think it's beautiful. So, basically, I'm gonna be replacing my intake hose and doing an oil change on my Honda Accord. I'm gonna be recording my process of me doing those two things. So, alright, so those are the two main things I'm gonna be doing. In a few minutes, I'm about to cut to when I'm gonna show y'all the car when I get home, but right now I just need to do an intro. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut to me getting home and showing y'all the car though. So, I'm gonna see y'all when I get home. Alright, what's going on, guys? So, let me flip the camera around. Alright, so this is my Honda Accord, and I'm trying to freaking open this thing in one hand. There you go. Alright, so this is an engine bay. Pretty clean, kept up, but right there. That's the problem that I'm having. And I need you. I couldn't find the light, but this is the intake hose from A Premium, and that's the that's my toolbox. But we're probably gonna only use like one tool to replace the whole thing. But all right, this is a setup. Hey, rate it in the comments, and yeah, tell me if y'all like it. Right now, we actually need to go and grab the car for my brother, so I'm gonna cut to when I'm switching cars, and yeah, I'm gonna see y'all when I get back. Yeah, if y'all didn't catch that, ever since, fuck it. Yeah, that's a puddle that's coming from the car. They shouldn't be doing that. So let me get the stuff first, and then we're actually. I'm gonna explain step by step on how. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna explain step by step on how to replace an intake hose if you've never done it before. So use this as a guide, you know what I'm saying? I'm a yeah, I'm a very helpful person, but I'm gonna go more in depth than that when I get back outside. Okay, so that'd be whole thing right here. And let's get under the engine. Excuse me for that, but I'm gonna set you on the ground. All right, so I thought someone was right there. So this is the part that we're gonna be replacing right here, and this, for starters, oh, this is my first time actually using these tools. I ain't gonna lie. But we need a. I'm gonna place that in there. I think this should just do the job straight up, right? Or actually, okay, so this should only take about 30 minutes to half an hour because I did watch a video on YouTube, but the guy on the video said it'll take like 30 minutes ish. So right now the parts that we need, I'm wondering if this would fit like this. Let me. I'm gonna end this, and then whenever I find the right part, I'm gonna come back. So. Alright, a little update. Not gonna lie, for a first job repairing something on my car, this quite possibly is going to be the hardest thing that I'm ever gonna do. Because
Alright, so I didn't explain this part in full, but I was
because
trying
of
to take
all the
off
freaking
the nut
wires
for the
and
intake
stuff,
piping,
because I
and
first went
it was
to
extremely hard.
get that
Now,
bolt
there's
undone,
actually two
but I
reasons
messed up.
why I couldn't get it off. The first reason is because I messed up the nut, and I basically made it to where I couldn't actually use a screwdriver to take it off. But also, that motherfucker was hard as hell to take off, bro. I'm not sure why, but I'm just putting this in here for context, and
Alright, so
I'm
you got one bolt down,
go back to the
and it
video
was
in
the
2x the speed
easiest
later on.
one.
So yeah.
However,
Now
the next
I'm gonna
bolt,
cut
it
back to the
doesn't
video
really
now.
look like it's gonna be that easy. And so I'm thinking, right, what if I actually use these to then do this and try and like twist it in some sort of fashion, right? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Let me put back on my glasses. I honestly can't even tell if it's moving, bro. It isn't any less loose, actually. Oh my gosh. Brother. And it's, bro. Alright, so I'm at AutoZone right now. The bolt, I got one bolt out. That one was the easiest one. However, the second bolt, oh my gosh, it's been a hassle for a couple of hours. So right now, I'm getting the tool to actually break that freaking bolt, and I'm gonna show y'all the tool that I'm gonna use to break the bolt, and then we can finally get to removing the big centerpiece in the intake hose. And so, yeah, I've been trying at this for hours, and trust me when I say this is not for the weak, bro. I was using, oh my gosh, bro. This is not for the weak, but let me go and get this item out of the store. Alright, so this is a tool I got. We're gonna. All right. So here's the game plan. I'm gonna open this back up. It shouldn't be. Yeah. All right, we're gonna open the hood back up. And I'm gonna prop it all up so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this. And all right. So this is the tool right here, and so all right, I was the previous clip you just saw was a joke. I wasn't gonna use that, and this is the actual tool that I'm gonna use to cut the. This is the tool that I'm gonna use to cut the bolt, or the. I'll pop up an image right here, but yeah, like I said, let's get to cutting this bolt right here. And all right, so far during this, I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up a little bit. So I accidentally bought this tool, and I really didn't have a use for that, so maybe I'll put that on Facebook Marketplace. So since I'm not gonna really be using this, the two options that I do have is to unbolt the intake and take out the clamp that way, or actually just use this other tool that I just got from AutoZone and cut the bolt. And it should be obvious what I'm going to use. I'm just going to unbolt the intake and disconnect the intake from the intake hose. And so, all right, let's get that started, and let me show y'all this part. All right, yeah, that's a good angle. So we got the bolt right here. I'm just gonna place that right there, and so this should now come apart. There we go. There it is. Ooh. Oh, major progress. Now let me get some gloves and. All right, we got the gloves and we're making really good progress right now. Even though, funny enough, this took me a couple of hours, which I'm kind of. I honestly hate. What the hell? Okay, nothing dropped there. It was the screwdriver only dropped there, so everything's perfectly fine. We got everything under control, but. Okay, I wasn't gonna use that, and this is the actual tool that I'm gonna use to cut the. This is the tool that I'm gonna use to cut the bolt, or the I'll pop up an image right here, but yeah, like I said, let's get the cutting this bolt right here, and I definitely have to get. Yo, why is everyone like outside? All right, I'm gonna hit y'all back when I get that assembled. So, all right. So far during this, not gonna lie, I fucked up a little bit. So, I accidentally bought this tool, and I really didn't have a use for that. So maybe I'll put that on Facebook Marketplace. So, since I'm not gonna really be using this, the two options that I do have is to unbolt the intake and take out the clamp that way, or actually just use this other tool that I just got from AutoZone and cut the bolt. And it should be obvious what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna unbolt the intake and disconnect the intake from the intake hose. And so, all right, let's get that started, and let me show y'all this part.
I don't understand why it ain't just popping out. You can't just pull it.
No, just.
All right, try. You try. Let me see if I can pull it. It popped off. All right, let's see. Damn, it's keep up. But I don't think you ain't even got that much. That right, that shit ain't be holding it on there though. It ain't that much in there for that.
Damn. Bro, I appreciate you for real though.
If you need any more help, I'm at 931, bro.
All right, bet. Hey, you have a good one.
You too, man.
So right here, this guy actually helped me take off the intake,
And now we're gonna reassemble
the top part of.
this big motherfucker.
Basically, the black thing that I'm spinning, he helped me take that off. And,
All right, we probably should put
you know
this
what I'm saying? It
back
was
on
really
here.
helpful. So, shout out to that guy. And, yeah, I'm trying to think of something else to say.
Ooh,
But he actually just, bro, he literally was just walking and he just pulled up on me because he saw me working on the car outside my neighborhood. So, yeah, honestly, just shout out to bro, and I'm gonna come back to the footage now. Yeah.
oh shit. I hit my nail. God damn. Ooh. Oh, you about to leave? Alright, yeah, that's a good angle. So, you got the bolt right here. I'm just gonna place that right there. And so this should now come apart. There we go. There it is. Ooh. Oh, major progress. Now, let me get some gloves and all right, we got the gloves and we're making really good progress right now. Even though, funny enough, this took me a couple of hours, which I'm kind of, I honestly hate. The hell? Okay. Nothing dropped there. It was the screwdriver only dropped there, so everything's pretty fine. We get everything under control. But I have to remove this other clamp. Right. Ah. Holy shit, this thing is actually. Okay, there we go. Kind of get under there. Just. Oh, that's sharp. Cut myself there. If I could just maneuver this through. All right. I'm gonna fast forward this part. Try to remove the little thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thing, I mean, I'm not gonna use it obviously, but that thing just stay right there. I really don't like. We freaking got this fat. Oh my god. Fuck it, right? Let me do that. Finally got the freaking clamp off, or this thing, bro. Finally did it. And now, set that right there. Alright, I'm gonna switch camera views to the meta classes, and we're gonna reinstall the new parts, so. Bro. We're getting light. It's around 10, it's past 10 o'clock, I think. I just finished the car, and I'm not gonna lie, I somehow undid the clamps, and I have to get that, situated, so that's my one fault. But overall, let me show y'all the engine bay. Hold on. Alright, so that's the new intake, and like I said, I did forget the clamps, but tomorrow I'm gonna have to fix that. But I don't know, with everything back connected, and yeah. So, if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. This thing, yo, this thing drives smooth, I ain't gonna lie. The Infinity and then a Lexus. What the fuck are you doing? What the hell? Alright. Alright, that makes sense. Yo! Yo, bro. This IS 350 has an exhaust on it. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But, I'm test driving the car right now, and for what it is, it's driving smooth, which makes sense. Oh. I want to see if I'm gonna get like a check engine light, because I read something that specifically says that there's gonna be a check engine light. Like a couple miles. That thing sounds good. The IS350, but bro, all right. So this is my official first time ever. Like, nah, this is my first time doing engine work on a car technically. So after I drive on the freeway, that's a clean ass truck. But after I get on the freeway and feel what I'm saying, test them out or just see. Honestly, I'm going on a drive right now. I don't know why I'm making like, I feel like I'm making buzzwords just for no reason, but yeah. We're on the fucking test. Bro, this thing needs an oil change soon though. It's at 50%. And alright. What the fucking, what the hell? Dude, why is there plywood? I forgot, actually, you know what? Why the fuck is there freaking plywood in the middle of the road? Oh shit.
looking for. Said the word and body, thought they hit the flow.
I think I gotta go funny from the time you know.
I already got you how I posted in the cover.
I never heard of you before, she boy ain't got the juice. I wanna kill it for that's all I wanna do.
This seems to be the neck and that's the freedom. This can shit you know I left it up.
Shelby? That low-key looks like Shelby. Oh my gosh, it sounds like a Shelby too. Wait, that's a GT. Wait. Oh, no, that's sick. Oh my god. That looks so cool. Oh, but these two fuckers. No way. That's so cool. Imagine he